So this episode was, I felt like mostly like to see what's going on with Aqua and Ruby after, I'm guessing, 10 years. His, her eye was killed or something, murdered, I guess. So I felt like this was an update video, to see what's going on after Eye's death 10 years later. But anyways, it's I found a couple things interesting while watching. So one was that, um, while I guess Ruby, she's entering, I would say, freshman year of high school, or even actually, yeah, high school, freshman year of high school, I'm guessing. And she's Ruby first. She's set on becoming an idol, like I was her mom, and Ruby's just very adamant about it. But on the other hand, Aqua is, he's against, and guess it goes to great length not to avoid Ruby following I's path of her career of becoming an idol, because he mostly focuses on like what did happen to I as a result of her being an idol. He says, low wages, it's very difficult to become an idol like I was, and not to mention, the crazy fans. I mean, watch what happened with I a few 10 years ago. She was pretty much murdered by this crazy stalker. And obviously Aqua doesn't want Ruby to go down that path, so he tries everything, including, just scouting other girls so they could say, oh, we already found this girl, which is a pretty good match, so we'll go with her instead of Aqua. So it goes pretty far. And one thing that I guess his adoptive mom told him was that I kind of agree with, was that when she found out that he was, trying everything in his, imagination to keep Ruby from becoming an idol, going as far as to fake being someone else, and like fake being the audition people, calling Ruby and tell her that she didn't make it. So it's very overprotective. And what she said was, she said that, every person has the right to dream and, follow their dreams. And one thing I do want to add about that little quote is, if they really want to become something like Ruby, she obviously that's becoming an idol. She will find a way to become that idol, even if you try to not to block her, to be a hurdle. She'll find a way to leap over you and become the idol. So either way, whatever you do, it's pointless if that person really wants to become someone. But yeah, that's what she said, and that's what I had to, I guess, add to that quote, because it is true. Like, the more you push someone away, the more they want to become that person. So yeah, I completely understand the adoptive mother. And we see Aqua throughout the episode. We see him, go to the director's house, and hang out with him, the director that we saw a few years ago that he was working with and they got acquainted, and now they're, I guess, hanging out now that it's all grown. And it's also mentioned that he works with the director as an apprentice. He just does edits, so that, I guess, that's how he makes his money or gains experience. But the other thing he mentioned was that he's still on the path to taking revenge against his father. So that's one thing to take a note too, that he's still on this path of revenge and still wanting to kill the person that is responsible for killing Ai. And the last thing that happened in this video of significance was that it was at the end when they were, they applied for this very high class high school, and Ruby obviously for the performance arts, their drama club and stuff like that, and Aqua, he chose the education side of it, and there they meet Kana, the child actress that acted with them, I guess 10 years ago, kind of a childhood friend, I guess. And she is at first surprised to see them and excited to see Aqua too, but she is I guess you can say disappointed when she hears that he's not gonna join the performance arts group. Instead, he's just here for the educational purposes, I guess. And to this, she's obviously very shocked, but I guess disappointed because I guess she has high hopes for him that he would be a great actor. I guess that's why she's disappointed. But yeah, one thing I just wanted to mention was that it'll be very interesting to see what hurdles Aqua has to go through to ultimately, I guess, take revenge on his father for what he did to Ai, killing her and stuff. And I do wonder about Ruby too, what's next on her high school career, like now that she's new high school performance art. Kana, she's she has to go through the whole high school experience. Yeah, I just wonder how that's gonna end up for Ruby, not that she's in these groups. But the other thing I do want to mention before I end this video is, there was the mom mentioned that we're gonna hire Ruby, because our agency plans to, I guess, regroup or make another group after the first group in the decade during their agency's planning to do. So obviously Ruby's gonna be the first person to join this group, but I wonder who else will join this group. Kana, yeah. But overall, pretty good episode. I really liked what we got, and yeah. But I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.